By the powers invested in me under Section 9 of the Uganda Revenue Act, I'm very pleased to hand over to you the instrument of appointment as Commissioner General, Uganda Revenue Authority, starting the 1st November 2014.
Thank you. And thus the new Commissioner General was announced for the next 4 years. She has 4 days of waiting, and she will take over the office that Allen Kagina has occupied for 10 years. Since much system changes and modernization have taken place in the URA, she seems to have her work cut out, as the eyes of her employers are elsewhere today.
So knowing that our will is always bigger than our wallet, we have prioritized those infrastructure needs that will give the quickest win and that will lower the cost of doing business to the private sector. When we come to financing, some of that will be financed with our own money. For other rest, we have to look to development partners.
An overriding going concern is raising the ratio of tax collection to GDP to at least 15%, now less than 13%, for over 10 years.
I would like to perhaps mention that we will have a large serving of carrots to the public. And what do I mean by this? We will look at our service models and make sure that we make it easier for people to comply. Look at those areas that people are experiencing difficulty in complying. We try to make it easier, and that is what I mean by the large serving of carrots. We will also dole out some modest sticks, and by this I mean that we'll look at some enforcement and compliance action for those that should be complying but are not complying.
There are also medium-sized farmers in there. There are people who are supplying inputs to the agriculture sector. There are people who are producing and processing agriculture inputs, but they've all gone under the informal sector.
So for the task of reducing the informality of the economy to bring more under the tax net, the new CG will have to realize, likely helped by issuance of national ID cards and synergies with local governments to enforce compliance. Samuel Setumba, NTV.